The Palestinians are terrorists because they use human shields, right? Well, that's what the Zionists love to say when they justify bombing hospitals and schools. They routinely claim that Hamas houses command and control centers underneath hospitals, apartment buildings, and schools. Of course, all of that has been debunked and is a total lie. But what if I told you that the Israelis were projecting? Because we all know that their every accusation is a confession. Well, a groundbreaking report by the Grayzone has just exposed a highly secretive IDF command and control center beneath a densely populated civilian area in North Tel Aviv. And the best part, Iran directly bombed it during the 12-day war with Israel back in June. On June 13th, Iran launched a barrage of missiles at Israel. The Zionists immediately began crying about how Iran was bombing civilians, not caring about the fact that they had been slaughtering civilians themselves in hospitals and schools in Gaza for 2 years. But as it turns out, Iran wasn't firing inaccurate missiles indiscriminately at Israeli civilians. They were actually targeting high-value military targets. In this clip here, you can see the Fox journalist Trey Yanks reporting the aftermath of the targeted site. He was immediately told to stop filming by Israeli police.
The Iranians have responded with 3 waves of ballistic missiles. This is Israel's version of the Pentagon, the Kiryat. And the building on this compound was just hit.
Please go back, please, go back, please.
You can understand here, it's very tense at this specific location because the Iranians are now targeting the defense establishment of Israel. And so I'm going to have my cameraman pan up here to this building just across the street from the Kiryat. And so
moments prior, Iran had struck the north tower of the Da Vinci apartment complex roughly 550 meters southwest of Yink's location. The Grayzone determined that the building sits immediately south of the Kinneret Israeli Air Force towers and above an underground military intelligence bunker jointly administered by the US and Israeli militaries. According to an analysis of leaked emails, public documents, and Israeli news reports, the location is host to a highly secretive, electromagnetically shielded intelligence facility known as Site 81. Leaked emails from a former Israeli military chief of staff further indicate that Site 81 is an important command and control node. The Jerusalem Post also reported that an Iranian missile that struck the Da Vinci Towers was just a stone's throw from Netanyahu's office, which was then known as Building 22. The Prime Minister's office began undergoing renovations just weeks after the 2025 12-day war between Israel and Iran, and is rumored to have been damaged in the strike. Now, unfortunately, you can't use Google Maps to view the area because they have censored and blurred the information in order to protect its secrecy. A photo of Site 81 published by the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers in February 2013 as part of a corrosion test of the underground structure's concrete overlay in galvanized steel plating can be geolocated to what is now the site of the Da Vinci apartment towers, with the southern of the 2 18-story Israeli Air Force Kinneret towers just meters away. According to a website for the Kinneret towers, published by the Israeli construction firm Danya Kibis, the buildings were constructed for the Israeli Air Force headquarters. The Israeli aluminum building enclosure company Al Umashet described its work on the towers in 2002 as including the construction of a blast mitigation system ensuring maximum security. But despite the sophisticated engineering, secrecy, and protection, Iran was still able to strike it and damage it. One Israeli resident of the tower complained that he was being used as a human shield. Quote, "Today I realize I've been paying 12,000 shekels or $3,650 a month to protect the Kiryat," the resident explained, using the common shorthand for the Israeli military headquarters. The geolocation of the Site 81 photo suggests that the Da Vinci Towers are also protecting the secretive underground intelligence facility. The bunker is apparently located less than 100 meters from a children's playground, alongside a large community center which opened at the base of the towers in July 2023. By situating some of its most sensitive military installations in the heart of a civilian area, Israel has engaged in the human shielding practice it routinely accuses Palestinians of exploiting. A previously unreported leaked email exchange between ex-NATO commander James Stavridis and former Israeli military chief of staff Gabi Ashkenazi appears to confirm the presence of a command and control network operating inside the Site 81 bunker, smack in the middle of a densely populated civilian area. "Hi Gabi," Stavridis wrote to Ashkenazi on September 1st, 2015. "I'm working with an exciting company called Think Logical here in the USA. They build command and control networks and just won a big contract out at Site 81 with the IDF. Not only does this further expose Israel as the hypocritical genocidal state that it is, it also validates Iran's claims of having significantly damaged Israeli military infrastructure. Throughout the 12-day war, Israel bombed Iranian civilians, murdering hundreds of innocent people, including babies, while complaining about Iran supposedly indiscriminately bombing their civilians. Zionist propagandists also boasted about taking out Iran's more sophisticated missiles in their surprise attack, forcing them to rely on older, less accurate missiles incapable of precisely hitting their targets. Now, if this is all very confusing to you, and if you want a more detailed breakdown on the propaganda claims of both Iran and Israel from the 12-day war, and if you want to know the truth of what most likely occurred, go ahead and take a look at my two-part full analysis video on the subject here. For now, just know, every accusation is a confession when it comes to Israel. I want to give a special shout out to Jay Zaydan for this super thanks comment he made to support my channel. Every contribution helps me to do my work, so thank you. Now, let me know what you think in the comment section. Is there anything that I'm missing? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you in the next one. Take care of yourselves.
Les éléments présents sur l'image permettent de retrouver que la vidéo a été filmée depuis ce bâtiment et de déterminer que le site frappé est le camp militaire de Moshe Dayan. Il abrite les bureaux du renseignement militaire israélien. Des images publiées sur Telegram après l'impact permettent d'identifier le bâtiment détruit. Il se situe au cœur de la base militaire israélienne. À quelques centaines de mètres se trouve le siège du Mossad, le service de renseignement extérieur israélien. Malgré l'importance stratégique du site, cette frappe n'a pas été reconnue par les autorités israéliennes et les images qui peuvent en témoigner sont rares. Il ne nous a par exemple pas été possible d'obtenir des images satellites de qualité suffisante des sites militaires touchés par l'Iran. Ce qu'il faut aussi savoir, c'est qu'en Israël, la censure n'a cessé de se renforcer durant le conflit. Un censeur en chef, sous l'autorité de l'armée, est notamment chargé de contrôler le contenu sensible diffusé par les médias.
Trust nothing. No